if you're thinking about splurging nearly $4 grand on the Naim Uniti Atom Headphone Edition, hold on, because today, I'm diving deep into why this high-end music player might not be what you expect. I tested this sleek, compact streamer and amplifier combo that promises amazing sound and spacious features. But here's what surprised me. The most expensive doesn't always mean the best experience. While the Uniti Atom Headphone Edition looks like the dream machine for audiophiles craving spotless high-res music with a stylish edge, there are several quirks and issues that might make you rethink your purchase. So if you want to know whether this player truly deserves its price tag, or if it's just a pretty face with a few hidden headaches, stick around. Your ears and wallet will thank you. But before we get started, here's a hint. Not everything about this device hits the high note you're expecting. Let's kick things off by understanding who this product is for. If you're a serious audiophile who loves the idea of an all-in-one system, combining streaming, high-quality amplification, and headphone listening features in one compact box, the Naim Uniti Atom Headphone Edition sounds perfect on paper. It boasts a 40-watt integrated amplifier and supports high-resolution formats, plus a cozy full-color LCD that shows album art and artist info. The built-in Wi-Fi supports dual-band 2.4 and 5 GHz, and there's even a proximity sensor that lights up the screen when you approach. It's designed to fit in anywhere, from your living room main system to a cluttered study or kitchen, because it's remarkably compact for what it offers. Also, the companion app for iOS and Android aims to unify all your music streaming sources in one neat place, which sounds like a dream. Or does it? But here's the twist. While the Uniti Atom promises a premium experience, the actual user reviews and my hands-on test tell a different story. First, the sound quality, a non-negotiable for any audiophile. The Naim Uniti Atom Headphone Edition uses a custom oversized toroidal transformer with dedicated windings for the digital, analog, and power amp sections. That's a high-end choice aimed at minimizing interference and delivering pure sound. And honestly, when it works, it sounds fantastic, rich, clear, with a nice balance of warmth and detail. But here's the catch. A 3.7 rating on Amazon reveals a recurring complaint. The sound profile can vary wildly depending on your headphones and speakers. Some users say it's smooth and full-bodied, while others find the highs a bit harsh or the stage feels narrow. This inconsistency is a red flag for a product at this price point. Imagine paying $3,800 and then having to hunt for the right speakers just to get the sound right. Like trying on shoes that look great but pinch your toes. No thanks. The user interface also deserves a mention. The full-color LCD is beautiful, no doubt, especially with its album artwork and interactive touch, but the proximity sensor can sometimes be more annoying than helpful. It lights up when you don't want it and stays dim when you do. The Naim app is meant to integrate all your music sources seamlessly, but users have reported slow response times and occasional disconnects from Wi-Fi, which can be infuriating when you're mid-playlist. Another oddity is the lack of support for certain popular streaming platforms. You get Spotify Connect, Tidal, and Kabaz, but if you're an Apple Music fan, you might feel left out in the cold. It's like getting a gourmet pizza with only 3 toppings. Why limit the options? So, if you want smooth, frustration-free control over your music, prepare to invest some patience alongside your dollars. Now, let's talk about build quality and design. The Uniti Atom Headphone Edition has that finely crafted, minimalist aesthetic that should blend beautifully into any space. Its aluminum chassis feels solid and well-built, which is what you expect at this price level. But I discovered 2 things that are worth knowing. First, the front-facing headphone jack is a bit finicky. If your headphone plug isn't a perfect fit, you'll experience crackling or intermittent audio dropouts. It's ironic that a headphone edition designed to be a haven for headphone lovers struggles here. Second, though it's compact, the unit generates noticeable heat under heavier use, which can affect long listening sessions. The sleek design doesn't exactly scream cool running. And if you're the type who loves marathon listening, keep an eye on ventilation. Here comes the kicker. While I'm listing problems, I have to say the Unity Atom Headphone Edition is packed with features that genuinely impress. Dual-band Wi-Fi is fantastic for stable streaming, and the built-in Chromecast support means you can easily cast your audio from compatible apps. The device also supports UPnP/DLNA for local network playback, and offers multiple digital and analog inputs, so you can hook up a turntable, CD player, or other sources. And yes, the 40-watt amplifier is powerful enough to drive most bookshelf speakers in a living room setting. But the question remains, are these features enough to justify the uphill climb through the quirks and price tag? By this point, you might be wondering, should I buy the Naim Uniti Atom Headphone Edition or look elsewhere? The honest answer is it depends on your priorities. If you want an eye-catching, compact streamer with multi-source support and are willing to tolerate some software bugs, a quirky interface, and the occasional sound inconsistency, this device could deliver the hi-fi experience you crave. But if you're after a plug-and-play, seamless music solution that just works perfectly every time, you might want to pause. For $37.99, you expect impeccable reliability plus flawless sound. Sometimes this unit falls short, making you feel like a guinea pig testing a beta version rather than a valued customer enjoying premium audio. Speaking of audio, here's a little story. I hooked the Unity Atom Headphone Edition up to a pair of Sennheiser HD 600 headphones, widely regarded as a benchmark for neutral and detailed sound. Initially, the music sounded beautiful, crisp highs, nicely controlled bass, but after the novelty wore off, subtle digital noise crept into quieter passages. Insidious, like that one friend who always says, "One more drink," but then ruins the whole party. That's when I realized that despite the elegant hardware, the software tuning and digital-to-analog conversion are not perfectly optimized for every setup. It's almost like buying a Ferrari with shades instead of a windshield. It looks flashy, but some practical details are missing. And now for a few laughs because, hey, audiophiles deserve a break too. Why did the audiophile break up with the Unity Atom? Because it couldn't handle his high-maintenance headphones. Or this one, how many amps does it take to change a light bulb? One, but it has to be a Naim Unity Atom that costs $37.99 first. Still not convinced? Here's the last one. The Naim Unity Atom Headphone Edition and my Wi-Fi router walk into a bar. The bar closes early due to network issues. Yep, connectivity stumbles are real. And finally, why does the Unity Atom love jazz? Because it's all about the improbabilities with this unit. So how do you wrap this up? The Naim Unity Atom Headphone Edition is a paradox wrapped in sleek design. It promises audiophile-grade sound and a rich, interactive experience with features that should impress anyone looking for high-end multi-source streaming and headphone integration. However, the relatively modest Amazon rating of 3.7 stars coupled with consistent user feedback about software instability, spotty Wi-Fi performance, and headphone jack quirks suggests you'll have to weigh your love for aesthetics and brand prestige against practical usability. Not all of those $4,000 are going into sound quality. Some are going into the luxury tax of a niche product that hasn't quite mastered the seamless experience. But here's the silver lining. If you're willing to accept these quirks and see the Naim Unity Atom Headphone Edition as a statement piece and a conversation starter, it absolutely delivers on style, solid hardware, and an immersive music environment. You get a player that integrates a variety of sources conveniently, supports high-res streaming, and does justice to a broad range of headphones and speakers, when everything aligns perfectly. Plus, Naim's brand pedigree and attention to detail mean the unit is built to last, which counts for a lot in this price range. In short, it's a love-hate relationship. You'll adore the design and potential sound, but sometimes it will test your patience. Before you go, if you're leaning toward grabbing this unit, Do yourself a favor and check the latest deals on Amazon. The price tends to fluctuate quickly, and you might catch a better offer. I've put the direct link in the description below for your convenience. Whether you decide to buy or wait, make sure you're armed with all the facts so your investment sings rather than screeches. After all, your music experience should be pure pleasure, not a roller coaster ride. Thanks for sticking with me through this honest review. If you liked this deep dive and want more straight-shooting product reviews, don't forget to like and subscribe. You won't miss out on future insights that save your ears and your wallet. And remember, sometimes the best buy isn't the flashiest box on the shelf. It's what feels right for your ears and your lifestyle. Stay tuned, stay curious, and happy listening.